may not be suitable for all audiences.
Hey, look at Isaac. He looks like Rodin sculpture in cleats.
Art 101 with Mr. Burgher.
Scholars, welcome back. It's another episode of Art 101 with me, Mr. Burgher. I'm a professional artist and master educator attempting to provide you with the best in art historical content. If you like this content, don't be a jerk. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and send it on to your buddies so that all these like-minded folks can get together in one spot and learn some stuff. You know, that's cool.
Oh, great. Now I'm the jerk.
As you know, because you clicked on the video, today we're going to take a look at a mystery surrounding a missing Auguste Rodin artwork. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump on in. Now, there are several things that I can feel pretty confident saying that I'm guilty of. As sad as it is to admit, I've lost my keys, I've lost or misplaced things around my house, I've, on a couple occasions, lost pieces of clothing, and there's probably even examples of things I don't even know that I'm missing. But I can be safe in saying I've never lost a $3.7 million piece of sculpture by a renowned artist. But there's a museum collection in Scotland that has been missing an Auguste Rodin sculpture worth $3.7 million for the past 75 years, according to folks from the London Times.
What we got here is a failure to communicate.
This is a plaster version of the Burghers of Calais, which is a very well-known masterwork done by Auguste Rodin. Standing at 6'5", this sculpture of Jean Denaire was last on display in 1949, but somehow the museum officials have lost track of this thing. And you might think that this is the only example of it, but there are nearly 1,750 objects that have gone missing from Scottish museums, and they only learned about it because individuals were asking where these things had gone, and they quite frankly didn't have any answers to those questions. Now, most collections have hundreds of thousands of pieces, and so for something to occasionally get misplaced or put in the wrong spot or to have to do a little bit of searching to find things, that's maybe reasonable. As we've talked about before, like in the video on the Monuments Men, sometimes acts of war will cause these things to go missing or be destroyed. But the blatant mishandling or mismanagement of these priceless cultural artifacts and artworks is just unacceptable. This plaster casting was put outside for display, which brings up a whole other slew of questions for me as to why a delicate plaster cast by one of the prominent artists of the 19th century is just sitting out in some courtyard somewhere in the rain and the weather and all of that. It just boggles my mind why that's even happening, but they're trying to backtrack their steps to find out where they last put this, almost like me trying to search for my keys in the morning or something. Except they're trying to remember back 75 years when these folks that are working at the museum weren't even born yet. Part of their backtracking also involves developing some sort of an inventory of the pieces in the collection and trying to decide which ones are unlocated, just like this piece of work, so that they can start the process of trying to hunt it down. Others have speculated that these works have been stolen and they just, for some reason, didn't know they were stolen. Perhaps because of bad security measures in the past, who knows? But it is possible that these were stolen and then sold off into some sort of underground art market of sorts.
You have to speak up. He was quite deaf,
Now, I've created other videos on the Burghers of Calais, and I explain the origins of this going back to 1884. You can go back and take a look at that video for more information on that specific sculpture. To me, it's really fascinating that these things can be lost or stolen without anyone knowing, but stay tuned to Art 101 with Mr. Burgher as I will try to keep updated with this particular news story as it develops. Scholars, I hope you enjoy that as much as I love being able to bring it to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. You have yourself a good day.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.